Step 4. Be confident and hopeful. People are like stained glass windows. They sparkle and shine when the sun is out, but when the darkness sets in, their true beauty is revealed only if there is light from within. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. It's amazing how many of us wallow in self-pity. We remember every minute detail of the disappointments we experienced along life's road. These disappointments could be the loss of a job, the loss of a loved one, or a heartbreak. To go forward, however, we must find ways to leave the events of the past in the past. That does not mean, though, that going forward is easy. On the contrary, making the first step sometimes poses the greatest challenge. Without taking that step, however, we'll never be able to create something new. When we let go of the past, we open ourselves to receive the benefits from the limitless possibilities that surround us. What are you waiting for? Muster all the optimism you can. Shake off the dead weight of past hurts and plunge forward into the world of possibilities that await you. Remember, when you make the decision to move forward, you're actually giving yourself a fresh start, an opportunity to broaden your horizons. It does not mean that you won't encounter losses along the way. Brace yourself and build yourself a shield to protect you from the obstacles that you will no doubt encounter. Amidst the inevitable setbacks you'll experience, keep your head up and learn as much as you possibly can from each experience. One Greek philosopher once wrote, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In other words, we may not have control over what happens to us, but we all have control over our response to what happens to us. This reminds me of what Michael Jordan said about why he was so successful in his career. "I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions, I have been entrusted to take the game's winning shot and missed. And I have failed over and over and over again in my life. And that's why I succeed." We have the power within us to redirect and refocus our attention. Assuming control over our response to what happens to us will better prepare us to face the future with a renewed sense of hope. Although it might be difficult to direct our focus and deepen our hopefulness, we can if we want to badly enough. Yes, we can muster the courage to face our fears, to turn away from the darkness towards the sun, and to pass through all the doors that do remain open to us with hope and confidence. Carol Dweck, a professor of psychology at Stanford University, studied why some people fail and some succeed. She discovered that those who succeed have developed mental models which include love of learning, love of seeking challenges, and the courage to be persistent despite failures or barriers. Successful people are not fixed on one way of living. They are not fixed on what could have been. They are fixed on growth. When faced with failures, they see them as opportunities to learn new things. One thing they do know is who they are and what they can or cannot do. Remember, whenever doors are shut in our face, we have the power to choose our response. We must keep reminding ourselves that we are in control. Acknowledge that we have the power and the capacity to control how we will go around each situation. The key is remaining calm and optimistic. You can turn every disappointment into moments of contentment. Yes, you can. You can make the impossible possible, the undoable doable. When you reach the finish line, You'll be amazed with your accomplishments, and those who once knew you will be stunned with your success. The lesson I have learned is that making mistakes and failure is key to being the best you can be. There is still power in wisdom. To make your life journey easier, seek those who have experienced similar situations as you, those who have struggled and overcome their circumstances. Think about it. Whatever you focus on expands. If you focus on closed doors, you'll encounter many more closed doors. If you retrain your mind to concentrate on the positive aspects of your life, you'll produce more positive results. Remember, you have the brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You're the one who will decide where to go. Dr. Seuss. Make up your mind, therefore, to move forward with an optimistic spirit. Put your fears into perspective and answer the following questions. What closed doors are you still focusing on? What prevents you from walking away from this pain? What new doors have you seen and not yet opened? What action can you take to begin opening those new doors today? What kind of support do you need right now? Who has helped you in the past? Tip: keep reminding yourself that you are in control of how you address all the closed and open doors you encounter in your life.